my name is Alyssa, and I'm a REACH peer health educator working with the Center for Student Wellbeing at USF. As the semester continues online, assignments, projects, and lectures can catch us off guard, and it can feel overwhelming. The good news is that there are ways to stay on top of all of our classes and keep feeling productive and motivated while trying to transition online. I know it can be hard to manage the number of new assignments and projects that might come up, and without being in class, it's tough to keep track of due dates. One way to stay organized is by using a planner. There are monthly, weekly, and daily planners. You can use an electronic planner or one that you write in. Having a visual layout of all your assignments and when they're due helps you stay on track. Now that you have a planner or a system to keep due dates organized, you can start managing your time. It's important to study or start assignments during your scheduled class time. It can help you block out time that you usually would have been in class for and make sure you're completing the work every week. You can also create a new class schedule and block out times for classes when you know you can be productive or have the time to dedicate around 2 to 3 hours every week for each credit hour that you have. Studying for tests can be overwhelming if you do not know how or where to begin. There may be hundreds of slides in a PowerPoint for a lecture or chapters to read in a textbook. There are a few things that you can do to make sure you're studying effectively. To begin, make sure your study space is a flat surface. It can be a table, a kitchen counter, a desk, but don't study on your bed. Also, make sure your study area is free of all distractions. Put your phone out of sight and turn Netflix off. You can play instrumental music or music with soft lyrics, but nothing too loud or distracting. Also, make sure all of your class materials are close to you, so you don't have to spend time searching for a notebook in the middle of studying. When you have a good study environment and are ready to start reviewing or studying for a course, there are a few ways to make studying effective and productive. Have you heard of the Pomodoro method to help you study more efficiently? It's a really great way to keep you focused and on task. You can do this in 25-minute intervals. So you pick what task you like to work on, get rid of any distractions, including your phone and unneeded websites, and set a timer for 25 minutes. When that time is up, you can take a 5-minute break. Repeat this process about 4 times, then you can take a longer 15 to 30-minute break. This way, you are less likely to lose focus and can make sure you're not studying too much and tire your brain out too fast. Another study tip is to make use of any material your professor gives you. Reviews, practice tests, PowerPoints, spoken lectures, and even example textbook problems can all be helpful in going over the material for an exam and figuring out which content you may need extra help understanding. You can even form a study group online to help you understand any content that may be confusing. Finally, make sure you're not studying the night before. I know it can be hard to study days in advance for a test, but if you keep track of due dates, create a plan, and study efficiently, your work will pay off. I hope some of these tips can help you as you transition to online classes and to keep on top of your coursework and exams. Stay tuned for more Reach Out for Help videos with additional tips and tricks for improving your well-being and academic success. Good luck with studying, and go Bulls!